All right, I hope you've got your tea or coffee ready. Today we're looking at an ingredient that sounds a bit industrial, but is actually all about that skin feel. We're talking about emulsifying wax BTMS-25.
Yeah, and it's funny because you see emulsifying wax in a recipe and you might think, wax is wax.
Oh,
You
absolutely.
just assume you can swap them out.
Yeah.
With this one, that's really not the case.
I honestly made that mistake for years. I just thought they were all interchangeable until I found this blog post over at 420formulator.com. Have you seen that site?
Oh yeah, Mike Harmon's site.
That's the one. It's such a brilliant resource for formulators, especially if you're looking into cannabis skincare.
It's a gold mine for the technical stuff. And what I loved about this article on BTMS-25 is how he frames it. It's not just this thing that mixes oil and water.
No.
He talks about it like it's a tool, a specific tool to get a specific feeling.
Okay, but we have to talk about the name first.
Oh.
The hentramonium methosulfate. I see sulfate, and my brain just immediately goes to harsh detergents.
That's the #1 misconception for sure.
Is it going to dry out my skin?
No, not at all.
Mm.
So despite that scary methosulfate part, it's not a sulfate like, say, SLS that strips your skin.
Right.
It actually comes from rapeseed oil.
Okay.
The key bit of chemistry here is that it's casonic.
Casonic. So that means it has a positive charge.
Right. And that's the whole secret. Because our skin and our hair, they generally carry a negative charge.
Especially if they're a bit dry or damaged.
Mm-hmm. So opposites attract. The BTMS-25 acts like a little magnet. It latches on.
So it's not just mixing the ingredients.
No, it's creating this really fine conditioning film that actually absorbs onto your skin. It holds on. It has what we call substantivity.
That explains why it's in every hair conditioner. It's literally sticking to the hair. I just never really thought about what that would mean for a lotion.
Well, it's the difference between a cream that just vanishes
Yeah, the ones that feel wet and then they're just gone.
and one that leaves this soft, protective barrier behind.
The blog called it a cushion under your fingers. I was trying to picture that. It's not a fast glide then.
No, it's what he calls controlled slip. It doesn't drag, but it doesn't have that endless slide you'd get from a silicone. It just feels settled.
Settles is a good word for it. It sounds like it would be perfect for a really good hand cream.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, for people who wash their hands all the time and need something that won't just rinse off straight away.
That is its ideal use case. It leaves this soft, almost powdery finish instead of a greasy one. And that finish is a huge problem solver when you get into more complex oils.
You mean like in cannabis skincare? Those infusions tend to use pretty heavy oils, don't they?
They do. You're using things like hemp seed or olive oil because they're heat stable.
Mm.
But on their own, they can feel, well, oily.
A bit heavy, yeah.
But the BTMS-25, with that cushiony, powdery feel, it just masks all that heaviness. It makes the final cream feel really luxurious instead of greasy.
Is it difficult to work with, though? Some of these special emulsifiers can be a bit temperamental.
It's surprisingly tough. It works in a pH range from about 4.5 to 7.
Oh, that's a pretty wide range.
It is. It means you can add other skin-friendly, slightly acidic ingredients.
Yeah.
The whole thing won't fall apart.
And it's not just for lotions, right? The blog mentioned a beard balm.
Yeah, a totally waterless product. He just uses the BTMS-25 to hold the butters together and improve the texture.
That's so clever, just using it to stop butters like shea from going grainy when they cool. I never would have thought of that.
It just shows it's a texturizer just as much as it is an emulsifier.
So it's kind of the reliable, quiet friend in the formulation world. It's not flashy, but it makes everything else work better.
That's a perfect way to put it. It just brings comfort and reliability to the whole thing.
You know, if you do any formulating at home, or you're just curious, you should really go check out the article on 420formulator.com.
Definitely.
He actually has several free skincare formulations on the site that use it.
It's worth it just to make one and feel that cushion effect for yourself.
Yeah, give one a try. Your hands will probably thank you for it. Thanks for chatting today.
Always a pleasure.